for our presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar the Wazirim Adamawa. It will be recalled that in the month of May 2022, precisely on the 28th day of May, the People's Democratic Party held a presidential primaries in Abuja, wherein Alhaji Atiku Abubakar emerged as the presidential candidate of the party after winning majority vote from the convention, from the delegates. It will be further recalled that Nyesom Wike of Rivers State, a co-contestant, did not take his loss in good faith because he lost the majority vote and came second in the primaries. We will recall that because Alhaji Atiku Abubakar did not choose Nyesom Wike as his running mate, which he lobbied, he has further let loose, resulting in his forming and leading a rebel group known as the G5. And because of their dance step these days, it can easily be called the Jackson 5. And they call themselves Integrity Group, purposely working against the candidate of the party. The People's Democratic Party appointed a presidential campaign council in Rivers State with Senator Lee Maiba as chairman and Alabo Sir Abie Precious Sekibo as director general. The governor of Rivers State, in his avowed desire to scuttle and frustrate the campaign program of the party, has carried out the following action through his agents and acolytes. 1. On the 19th day of August 2022, the petroleum filling station owned by Honorable Chinyere Igwe of the House of Representatives, alongside the hospitality business premises of Honorable Jones Obonda and the Ike Chinda, were variously sealed by order of Governor Nyesom Wike for the offense of being the supporter of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. The Wazirim Adamawa, the presidential candidate of PDP, all those business, the petroleum filling station have remained sealed for several months. On the 6th of November 2022, one Udo Wankwala was brutally beaten, tortured in company of Honorable Nnamdi Wogu at Emumafo in Omuma local government area of Rivers State, while pasting the campaign posters of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. This was reported to the police with pictorial evidence, but nothing was being heard of the police from today, up to this date. 3. On the 8th of December, the residence of Senator Lee Maiba was attacked and bodily harm was inflicted on his property and persons in the house. This was reported to the police. Instead of investigating the matter, the Commissioner of Police, within 48 hours, had a statewide broadcast conducted by himself that investigation has been concluded and that Senator Lee Maiba organized the talk to inflict injury on himself and on his family. On the 10th of December 2022, also, the business premises of Honorable Levi Oparanta at Omagwa in Ikwere local government area was sealed by chairman of Ikwere local government area for the offense of pasting Alhaji Atiku campaign posters. This was also reported to the police, but again, we are still expecting action from the police. 5. On the 14th of December 2022, Mr. Rhino Owohare, the youth director of Atiku Okowa Presidential Campaign Council, was shot in his village. He was actually shot in the mat so that he will not talk again for Atiku. In his village in Alu, in Ikwere local government area of Rivers State. Same was reported to the police high command. The injury and this impact on him has been on the social media. Still, we are still expecting the report of the investigation by the Nigerian police. Nobody has been arrested. On the 5th of February 2023, 31 members of the Atiku support group were arrested in their meeting venue, Algeria, Port Harcourt, arraigned for remand at the Correctional Center in Port Harcourt on trumped-up charges of unlawful assembly, conspiracy, and cultism on the 6th of February 2023. They have been given up to 23rd of March as return date. The intention was to keep them out of the election. On this matter, I will elaborate. By 2 p.m. on Sunday, the 5th of February, 31 persons were picked up innocently. A lot of them graduates of several disciplines, lawyers, engineers, were all picked up, and nobody will believe that the police, within the evening of Sunday, have concluded investigation that they were all criminals without any profiling, and by Monday morning, they have been charged to court for criminal offenses ranging from illegal assembly to cultism. And the magistrate, Ali, was waiting to sentence them to prison. And by 12 midday, these gentlemen who left their family in the house, left their children in the house, are already in prison for criminal offenses which the police have not told the public. And the police hurried to say there was no crime, there was no political undertone in the arrest, that they were just criminals, which means we were lucky they were not also shot and killed, because the police would have easily said a gang of criminals were picked up in Port Harcourt for cultism and has been killed. We are lucky they are alive, still behind bars. On the 9th of February 2023, few days ago, the director of our campaign, Alabo Abiesekibo, was informed that the venue earmarked for the presidential campaign rally was on fire in Rainbow Town, and he rushed out of his house to go and see for himself what has caused the fire. He was attacked when he went to ascertain the veracity of the information. The attack was done by the police attached to Government House, Port Harcourt. Fortunately, he escaped unhurt by the divine providence of God, but his vehicle was fatally damaged by a rain of high-caliber bullets. It is therefore instructive to note that this narrative has indication in the vituperation and overt act of Governor Nyesom Wike, Governor of Rivers State. In this instance, A, he has openly branded members of the PDP Presidential Campaign Council and all supporters of the presidential candidates as enemies of the state and vowed to crush them. And video evidence are abound to support our assertion. B, he has admitted carrying out the attack on Alabosa Abiesekibo and Senator Lee Maiba in his earlier statement at Eleme during a gubernatorial campaign rally on Friday, 10th February 2023, boasting that the two armed robbers, Senator Lee Maiba and Alabo Sir Precious Sekibo, were chased away from coming to take land belonging to the state government, and they are lucky they ran away before his arrival at the scene. In fact, he boasted that he sent his boys after him and that he escaped his boys and that he will not be lucky the next time. That is an admission to the fact, you see the vehicle there, that he completely ordered for his elimination. C. He tried to make an unimpressive denial which does not hold water as a facile liar the next day. The governor has admitted to the commission of the heinous crime of attempted murder, causing grievous harms and damage to property, and harboring government house police to inflict injuries and harm to political opponents. On the apparent bad faith and the invidious design of the governor, he after a long wait approved the use of Adokie Amesimeka Stadium for the presidential rally. But upon the campaign council visiting the stadium to ascertain the status of the facility, he berated their visit and put a rule as they can only visit the stadium 48 hours to the fixed date of the rally. Regrettably and predictably, the governor cancelled the approval on the flimsy excuse that our party wants to hold a joint rally with APC in Rivers State on the approved date of 11 February 2023 to foment trouble. This unstable and unreliable stand of the governor lead the campaign council to search for another alternative venue and got a private parcel of land at Rainbow Town, Port Harcourt. The governor, with the use of government house police and other hoodlums, have through unabated violence make it impossible to secure peaceful use of that facility. This is in tandem with the instruction of the governor to his LGA chairman and other appointees of government to exterminate, scuttle, and bring to failure any campaign for vote for the candidate of the PDP in the presidential election. Wider plot to maliciously put away members of the campaign council until the presidential election is over on previous charges. In the light of the above submissions, we, the State Campaign Council, in total constructive engagement with the National Presidential Campaign Council, the candidate, and the party, having seen and evaluated the bodily harm and hurt and potential death threat, believe that no loss of life can be tolerated, accepted before, during, and after the presidential election, and agree with our principals on the need to shelve or cancel the rally to avoid any death, because the victory of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar does not deserve spilling of the blood of even one citizen of Rivers State. This may be painful, but it's the best decision to take, as no human death can be excused on the insistence of hosting a rally due to the brigandage which the security agencies have not been able to rein in and restore confidence security-wise on the populace and our members. We make bold to say in the last preceding paragraph, as Section 91, Subsection 1 and Subsection 4 of the Electoral Act 2022 as amended, gave the party the right to hold rally and procession with police and other agencies apparatus of the federal government of Nigeria, providing adequate security, but it is to the forthcoming, and we do not intend to take the laws into our hands, believing and paying allegiance to the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria without derogation as law-abiding citizens of Nigeria. Finally, we pray the President and Commander-in-Chief, President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFRO, to act decisively as the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria by instructing and making sure that the security agencies do their job in an impartial manner that will restore confidence and buy into free and fair election, as he has variously mentioned that he will ensure no talk, no government of any state stand in the way of a free and fair election, and to also ensure that nobody uses resources to purchase Nigerians to get into the presidency. These are our assertion, and it's our belief that members of the press will take this message to Nigerians and to see our predicament in Rivers State. Even other political parties, you are all witness to it, cannot campaign. And so we believe that the president will do the needful to ensure that campaign will commence earnestly between now and the election for our candidate, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Thank you very much, and may God bless us. I think we take it one by one, or we collect all the questions. Is the People Democratic Party. We operate on 5/5. This state has been predominantly PDP since 1999. Even the threat in 2015 to push our party to APC failed. When the governor moved to APC then, he was not able to move with 20% of our members. And the truth is that even today, anybody who plans to move our members, our party, Rivers people to vote any candidate other that of the PDP in the next presidential election on the 25th of February will fail. And I will mention any party member who receives instruction from anybody and is going in their constituency asking that our members should vote for the APC candidate Tinubu, that is death on arrival, because we shall vote Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, and we are very confident that we expect nothing less than 70-80% of the vote cast in Rivers to our presidential candidate. Thank you very much.